Alright guys, welcome. It's Keto.tv. We're back with another one. This is episode 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. We started it last night to keep the confusion down if you're just now turning in and thinking like, what the hell is the Sweepstakes deal? All you have to do is have 1, a PlayStation Sony account. 2, you go to Sony Rewards, Google it, get the application, sign up. Go through all that. You'll find a special that says Horizon Zero Dawn entry sweepstakes. You will get to entry once you beat the game. However, you have to register. Once you register, then you beat the game, and then you get 1 entry for a PS5 in the brand new Horizon Zero Dawn game. Without that, that's it. I'm not giving anything away, so just wanted to clear that up. I had a few messages yesterday. So, now that that's clear, we will be continuing the game from where we left off yesterday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We'll have a great Sunday. Praise be to the Lord. We have another day of streaming. May I be blessed for this next week coming. I also wanted to let you know, I really need you guys' help. I'll be pushing out a lot more content, but I'm going to start needing y'all to donate and helping me. $1 here, $1 there, man. Show me some love, and I'll show more content, better content, and eventually some content that's just undeniably great. But until that, now, yesterday recap. So, you have a female, and I honestly never played this game, and I think I actually regret it because so far it's been okay. It reminds me a lot of like Assassin's Creed feel, but I mean, boy, tell me that don't look good. I'm into you. Okay, guys. Fuck. Alright. Damn, cuz. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Man, it's hot.
Start blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern.
In honor of my mother, whose name she hadn't abandoned me at birth.
Oh, Mother!
There's a man.
Alright, let's go.
I have some questions for him. What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
You're very present here.
Bitch boy, bitch boy, bitch boy.
The motherless outcast.
What's up, another
You can be a real artist. Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
You should cherish it. If Rost hadn't shot my stone from the air, you'd be missing an eye. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty trash. Everybody's a dick.
You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very.
No, I'm an outcast. They're dipshit. Obvious. Probably never slept anywhere near like this. It's not bad though.
Certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find it's best good. I do. Get some rest.
He'll burn out. Racing up that shit like that.
Braves! Ready yourselves!
What will it take to get you out of here?
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Bitch.
And again. There. Faster, come on. I've got to catch up. No more of these. Down you go.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala. But you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, no. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! By all mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
stop right there. Just turn around and climb back up. You don't want to do this. I can't see.
Boss, the ball is right behind us.
Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast. Are we on a trail?
Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Whoa! The outcast is catching up.
How'd she get up there? Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a try, but I had the wilds. Damn it.
What? Y'all was getting it, good. Y'all fucking bullshit. Y'all full of shit. Made me mad, bitch. I killed myself. That's the deal. Damn, y'all motherfuckers just fucked me, bro. Damn, I was doing good as hell. Let's go, motherfucker. Let's go.
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a try, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
Look good to me. Starting to die a lot here. Come on, man.
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a try, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated! An outcast win the proving? Never! For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among us.
What the hell is going on?
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's
Well, then
go.
get over here,
Now.
dude. Oh shit. Alright, let's fucking go then.
Too many of them! We can't win!
Shut up, little bitch. Trying to get busy. We don't need little hoes right now.
We can't hold them!
Shut up!
Oh, mother,
Fight, you little... Listen, little cooter boy. You got to fight. I don't need your help now. Can't be acting like a little boy out here. Man's out here tripping. Don't be tripping, bro.
Kill the defilers! They're too strong!
Ain't nobody too strong. Alright, where are they shooting from, bro? Quit your freaking out. There's all the arrows. Whoa, move, bro.
Kill them!
Got him.
Too many of them! We can't win!
Boy got shit right in the head. Human kill. Oh! Oh, I see you, boy.
We can't hold them!
Shut up.
Oh, mother, help us! Kill the defilers!
Oh!
Kill them! They're too strong!
You're too strong.
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
Keep fighting!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Oh, you fucking bitch.
How many are there?
Let's go, boy.
Too many of them! We can't hold them! Oh, mother, help us!
Who can?
Kill the invaders!
Ooh, ooh. Let's go.
Kill them! They're too strong!
You cannot hide!
They're too
Can't
strong.
stop them!
They're too strong. Like, get your faggot ass back.
Too many of them! We can't win!
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Get back!
Oh, they got guns, cuz.
The red hair dies now! Everyone, forward!
Oh, slid a little too far. Red hair killed herself. Whoops. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Alright, let's try that again.
We've got company!
What's good? Oh, Okay, bitch. Bruh, I mean, to be honest with you, alright. Y'all breaking out new weapons and shit on me, so. Guess I'm gonna treat y'all a little bit different. Oh, boss.
The shadow will reach you wherever you go. This is it for you. She can't hide from the...
While around 71 Hill, they ain't goddamn. I don't give a fuck, bro.
This'll help.
Oh, I like that system.
No good without ammo. Might need this. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. Keep that for later.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Nice hits. Wait. He's not using the blade. What the fuck? Fuck.
Burn it all. Then to your task.
As you command.
Survive.
She's dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
So,
I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
I need my focus. No. Frost saved me. They must have found me before I let out. Why is no one here? Where am I? But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Wait. Am I inside the sacred mount? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here. Or the damaged focus that when I took off the killer. Where are they? I I should keep looking. I'm picking up some kind of signal. Looks like the ruins of there, with the rest of my things. What can you show me?
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identity scan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother? Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
All always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No. Please.
Aloy, All-Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption, the goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Owen. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killers saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the hymn of atonement and beg for All-Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All-Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking. It is done? Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy, told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hearts lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more. From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
May All Mother bless you and...
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness.
The outcast comes. So she survived to wounds.
You have to sing the hymn perfectly if you want her to be merciful. No mistakes.
You saved many lives. Tried to help you out.
More rain. My boots will get damp.
Hey.
The outcast just sings a hymn. Ignore her. Continue the report.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
I recognize you from the proving. You saw Boss shatter my trophy, and you did nothing.
You would speak ill of the dead? Truly you have no shame.
I nearly put an arrow through your eye.
And you threaten me in front of witnesses? When the High Matriarchs hear of this, you'll be an outcast all over again.
I've been anointed a seeker, so open the gate.
You? A seeker? Have Tessa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Where you going?
Sound the alarm!
Alright, love you too, babe. Go rest.
By the goddess, what you doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now under this curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, give her strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
ask Dave. How are you?
Oh my god. Getting over beat Tyler, I was so fucking sick I thought I was dying.
Well, I thought you did die. I was a little worried. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, usually, you'll go on, the little hiatuses, but this one, your phone was even off, and I was
Tyler,
like,
I was
oh,
so
shit.
fucking sick. My phone stayed off because I thought I was well on Wednesday, and I had my meeting.
Okay.
I didn't feel good. But
like, so Wednesday you thought, like, you were feeling better,
I was
but...
better, right. So
but...
she came over here, we had our meeting, I got frustrated, got upset. I woke up at 5, went on Thursday morning, and I was throwing up, diarrhea, fever. Still, I had a fever Sunday, I had a fever Monday. My fever went away Tuesday, my fever was away Wednesday, I was sick. And so David said, fuck this, I'm turning your phone off, because every time I turn around, it would ring or buzz or whatever. So David actually came home from work every single day and made soup and lay there in bed with me and watched the Game of Thrones on. I don't remember much about it because I slept because of my lupus.
Right.
But I saw that Bree had caught it and you had caught it. I was like, oh, Jesus. And I had to handle work first.
Yeah.
And I had to get all that because we had a fucking disaster. And anyway, I took care of it. Fired one person. Anyway.
So basically, was it a cook or was it a,
That was a cook.
That's unfortunate. What about that, the fucking female? Did you ever push her out?
I just dialed her back 2 days a month, and she's fucking screaming she's going to sue us.
Well, you pretty much figured that.
She didn't get the unemployment on the reduced hours.
So that's why she's really pissed now.
Well, she's pissed because she claimed reduced hours, and she claimed it on gadgets, and she was making $286. They only worked at the other place 6 weeks. They were charging gadgets $286 a week out of our pocket, not out of our unemployment.
Right, because we discussed that. That wasn't right.
They said we reduced her hours. No, the fuck we didn't. She made her own schedule. She told we worked around her primary job.
So basically, once you did your, brought it to the people, I guess they found the error. Yeah,
well, they kept asking her during the thing.
Yeah.
They said, because we uploaded, you have to upload, and they say, all right, here's your evidence. You've uploaded the payroll for the past 6 weeks.
It's like you get a chance to upload, and they get a chance to upload, and all the documents go to them, basically.
Right. So he was like, I'm using your payroll, blah, 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 and everybody agreed, and he said, Miss Ryder, you are claiming reduced hours on gadgets. And he said, and you made your own schedule because you're saying you always have a primary job. And he said, so you filed on gadgets. She wasn't supposed to file on gadgets.
She was supposed to file on the primary job, correct or no?
The primary, yes.
So even that makes her dumbass because she really actually had a case, is what it sounds like.
She could have gotten paid from the other job.
What the fuck is this bitch? But she was pissed at you and thought she could play the game.
Yeah, in the game, and she
and like me and you were talking, 2 weeks back, there ain't no fucking way once you turned her ass in that was gonna go her way.
No. But I was nervous, and I lost sleep over it, and I'm tired of it, so this is what I said. I told them, I said, well, now I'm reducing your hours.
Right, definitely.
Now I'm reducing your hours. So she's having a fit because she had another complaint on it. And I said, well, you're off for the next 2 weeks, and you're being reduced to 2 Sundays a month to work every other Sunday.
Your ass is on the way out of here.
Oh, yeah, she's on the way out.
Exactly.
And,
but you have to just play it. You have to play it right because these motherfuckers these days, I can't stand it.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, I did want to tell you, the truck has gotten put off so much more to the point we have to pull the trigger. So, we put out some feelers, and I have a feeling this thing's going to blow up.
So did you find your van? And I know you said you were looking and all that. I haven't really got much. So
Anderson, yes, we're looking at.
What is it? A 350 or a van or what? Like I know it's gonna be extended.
It's an actual big ass food truck, a 16-footer.
So it's an actually 16-foot food truck. There's a big difference. Is it diesel or is it gas?
No, we looked at diesel, and because the repairs are so expensive.
Yep.
And
And gas is up there?
We're not going to be taking it long distances. This is going to be local. So about the farthest we would go might be Columbia.
So both of those right there are, you know, not for diesel then. So there would be no reason. Especially if you're going to have it sit still a lot.
Right, and that's what we're going to do. But I am looking at some solar panels for the
Smart. Yeah.
Because we live in the South, I know they're a little bit more expensive, but we're thinking we're going to have to spend about $80,000 on this truck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a.
What is your year 1 to year 2 comeback? Or is it 3? Is it a 3 to 5? Okay.
It should be 18 months. We turn gadgets around in 18.
Well, so that's still a 2-year turnaround, Mom. That's not bad.
No. The payment's going to be $790
per
month.
Compound, how much, like interest and all that? What's that looking like?
Well, that's including it's a 30-year loan, but we're going to pay it off in 10.
Of course.
Once you pay it off, then the truck is free and clear. So we will own that truck, and my eventual, if this goes well, for my retirement, I'm going to do a fleet.
Okay.
That's my dream.
Okay.
Brick and mortars are on their way out.
Right. Well, you got that right.
Yeah, and ghost kitchens are and that's what I may eventually do.
It's 3 main things I've noticed. You're not going to stop what's happening currently now, and they're going to destroy who they're going to destroy. I finally accepted that, and the man's gonna, you basically got to pick and choose your businesses, like you're saying, because food's never going anywhere, obviously. However, the way that we present it and get it. So, DoorDashers and people that bring in food, they're good. They're going to be fine. Brick and mortar, you're right. And then you're going to be like, why the fuck am I paying rent here if nobody's eating here?
Exactly. See, you have to have a big kitchen, but...
You got that right. But rules might start bending and, later on. But either way, you don't have to be a part of it.
If I open up a ghost kitchen...
And what's a ghost kitchen? You said that several times.
It is the newest thing. It
sounds like a loophole.
A ghost kitchen is a kitchen that is... Of course, DX certified, but does not serve people inside the building. It's just a kitchen.
So is it a food truck kitchen?
Yeah, or a catering kitchen, or...
Hold on, because, you can have those pull-down doors, right, that you walk into, that you do storage, like vans have them and stuff. Those have... when I was catering with Perry and that other fellow, they had all that... They had, like, not the, the carry thing, but they had another one. That was a 16-foot stand down. That basically the lid fell off the back, and all inside of it, it basically had cooking and all the chafing dishes and all that.
We're going to cook.
But that was what you're telling me is that was legal. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, but we don't want to cook on the truck.
Correct.
We want everything to be ready because that's what we've been researching this. And the response, our feelers, we've already got 3 factories that want us to come in at several shifts with them. We've got the courthouse, where the whole courthouse, when they had court, they want our truck there.
Easy money coming in and out, and people that expect it. Yeah, people working.
With the Fine Art Center and her Harbison in Columbia, they have outdoor events, and she said your truck will be the premier truck. It might be the only truck. Everybody's saying if we're going to specialize in Mexican food.
I already knew that. You said that early on. However,
is your health well enough? Because right now, we're doing our costs and things like that. We're going to need prep people and things like that. We're also going to need people that are able to drive the truck because we will be renting the truck out to people too. But in that rental fee, you have to take our driver with you. And the driver gets paid $12 an hour.
But all he does is drive it there and then what?
You got to sit there. Well, you help them clean up. You help them. You're being paid $12 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to pay drivers and prep cook. Now, that prep cook's probably 10. But if you're already a driver and you do prep, we're not going to quibble about the $2. So, if you want a job and you think you're well enough, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're actually going to go see the trucks and talk to the people because they're going to build it from the ground up for us. From the frame, we're going to decide there's going to be no fryers in it, but we are going to have shawarma and we got a huge panini press.
Because like you said, most of the stuff's going to be pre-done, right? Now,
exactly.
Where are you going to take your pre-done? Just use Gadgets' D-Head Kitchen, or?
For now, till I can afford to open up a ghost kitchen. When I can afford to open up a ghost kitchen, what I plan on doing is probably selling Gadgets to Shannon and Amber in the long run. But in that, until I get my money from them, I can't go lease another building to put my equipment in because I own most all of the equipment.
Okay, so you're going to sell what, the name?
The building, the name, everything.
So the contract of the Gadgets, the building.
During that time, they're going to pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, David wants $100,000. I think $50,000 is good enough. Because the equipment's ours. I'm not going to sell them the equipment.
Okay.
They can use the equipment as long as you let me use your D-Head Kitchen for free to keep an A. At that point, whenever I decide I'm getting the ghost kitchen, all the fucking shit goes with me.
We'll see. Yeah, that I can see that just becoming an issue later on, but that's fucking their problem, not mine.
Yeah. But these are the things we're thinking about doing. Now, we're not letting go of Gadgets for a long time unless we have to, because that's where our income comes from.
I was about to say, you can't be stupid. Right. I mean, and
it's been a struggle.
And I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, I could do it, because, I mean, yeah, I'd like to, study up, but I'm just now getting to where I can fucking, get out and get something done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
You probably need to eat before you take your medicine, and they might need to reduce a little bit with all your nausea from the medicine. It's crippling.
I've already went down, and I've been going down, and I've been having to go without. So, I mean, it's not like anything like that. I mean, I just have these fucking incidents where I get sick out of nowhere, and I get fucked up. And it's got nothing to do with anything. Well, something's going on, but it ain't got nothing to do with medicines, because... I mean, I'm literally getting, it's hard to explain, like, flare-ups and shit is the best way I can explain it. I mean, I have, like, spider necrosis bullshit on my legs. I'm having fucking, like, psoriasis attacks, IBS issues. I just, like,
it sounds like autoimmune.
And I was just like, it's autoimmune. And basically staying the fuck away from all these COVID fucking cases they're generating in the lab. That's basically... I'm basically like you, but I'm not. I shouldn't be because you're a lot older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now I have a lot more better days, And I mean, I've gotten up and, I'll do things to try to, it's not like I'm crippled, but just have to watch what I do. You know what I mean? I can't just go out and work in a yard for 10 hours a day anymore. Can't do it. I mean, I'd love to, but it can't.
Well, that's what I thought about maybe you possibly being a driver in the future. You can think about it.
Yeah, definitely. And just like...
It might even be that if I take it to Hartville, you might have to run it. You know what I'm saying? Serve the
as long as it
will
was...
give you a crew.
Here's my thing, is if it was, not cooking and serving pre-made shit, it's a lot easier. It doesn't put stress on
it's all going to be pre-made.
Right.
All of it.
Because you've done the research. I've seen it. We've been in the food industry for, 2 decades now. I know I have. They don't, and idiots are idiots, man. Like even though you don't have a crew, you never know who that crew's gonna be, and you don't always get a dream team. I've unfortunately realized that. And,
David's going to the Mexican store and hanging up a sign in Spanish.
There you fucking go.
English not necessary, because he can speak Spanish.
No necesito, get somebody, because they'll fucking work for a cheap rate, and they're good. They're good.
Yes.
They're good.
And they will come in, they can keep a regular job and just come in at like 5 o'clock at Gadgets and get the shit ready, get it made, get the truck loaded up.
Yeah.
And then somebody's ready, comes in and says, we got this, and this, all right, we're ready to roll.
Okay.
And then I would give you somebody, you would be supervising we might even put a Hispanic person on, put the shit together. And, you know, you just make sure the orders go out and drive the truck. I need somebody that can be on my insurance.
Right.
And be a designated driver. Now, not all the time. Because we're also, Lynn Roden will be heading this up. She'll be doing all the scheduling and things like that.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of moving pieces. A lot of moving pieces.
Oh, a lot of moving pieces. And we're planning on buying a huge roaster.
And when you do your website, make sure that you do it correctly and don't go no GoDaddy.com bullshit.
I thought you were gonna.
Well, you said right. You never got back to me. You just kind of said that you were looking for somebody, and you asked me if I knew how to do it, and I was like, well, yeah. And then we discussed how it goes, and you were like, no, I want a professional one. I don't want no damn rink-a-dink. And I was like, okay, well, you know. It's a lot, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap either. It's like $300 a year. So.
Well, that's not expensive to me.
Well, I guess not. But I mean, you know, when I know this stuff, you know, I ran that down.
$30 a month.
That is $30 a month. You're exactly right. I like to just do it, you know, pay the yearly because you even end up getting a discount a lot of times.
But the website, and I explained to Glenn, I had a 5-hour meeting because I was feeling well enough, and I'm just now fixing enchiladas now. We're going to do some taste testing.
And that's another thing with you. You go so hard, and then you get sick. I do the same exact fucking thing.
Because when I feel better, I got to get everything.
I got to get it all done. It's got to all happen. Like, because my room looked like shit. So the first day that I got my brace off, I started moving furniture, and I fucked my thumb up. Not like that, you know, no, not doing that. I actually stubbed my thumb. I was reaching for something, you know, going down, and you know how clumsy I am, or we are, and my thumb hit the end of the table, the straight edge of it. Yep, it sure did. Turned straight, it went, it turned the color of the sky. It's light blue. Doctor said it's fine, but that I got to be damn careful because my bone's soft and that I can have a fracture way too easy. And like I told him, I can't come back, so he was telling me, you know, because I had to take another X-ray before they would allow me to be discharged, because they said that I could sue them, and because I refused, I was trying to refuse the X-ray. I mean, God, you know, I told Mom, Jesus Christ, it's been this, you know, even if it is cracked a little bit, like. I don't. There's nothing, anything, you know, that anything we do, it's just gonna have to heal, and I need to be careful. He was like, yeah, but it's not about that. He was like, it's about, you know, us covering our bases.
I'm gonna say hello.
Hello.
He said hello.
Hello.
I was telling him that I just told you Tyler and Bree had called me, and I said I gotta call back so they don't think I'm dead. I was telling him how sick I was. I mean, I was fucking sick.
I mean, I was making, you know, I had a little piece of paper, and I was like, okay, there's a possibility, A, you know, the lupus has just absolutely wiped her out, because hell, the week before, I was wiped out. But just like when I had COVID, today was bad, and within the last, like, couple weeks, you know, I told her she's getting batshit nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, today, she just, like, last night, she stopped eating, okay? Didn't eat breakfast, wouldn't eat lunch, wouldn't do shit, right? Hasn't been bathing, nothing, right? Just keeps saying the same things over and over, please help me. So I'm like, oh, shit, this reminds, you know, we've been through this kind of stuff before. This is not good. And I tried to tell them, this could be neurological, this could be serious. Yeah. So we got everything out of her dementia. And so I removed scissors, everything in the room, and all this other shit. And well, we woke up this morning, and there's screaming going on. So we go in, and she has trapped her sister back there and won't let her out. So we had to break into the door and, you know, let her out. And then we had to physically restrain her, and then had to try to get her to get dressed. I told them, I was like, y'all need to stop fighting her because this is going to turn bad. So just basically call the ambulance, let them come in, examine her, you know what I'm saying? And if they think that she needs to go, they're going to take her. Trust me. Yeah. And if she's faking it, she'll straighten the fuck up. And I was like, and they were like, do you think she's fake? And I told them, I said, I told them, I said, and I don't think this is anything to fucking, fake or play with.
Yeah.
I said, but you gotta, if you're thinking you're gonna force a human that's actually swinging and kicking into the car, you're not gonna do it. So they get here.
They got restraints and things.
They do, and they know what to do. Well, of course, you know how Hartsville police are. They show up, and he got this red-haired, cocky. What's going on? Yeah. So of course, I'm like, I don't mean him. We don't get along, of course, and I kept my cordialness to me, of course, and the ambulance comes here and telling her, hey, she ends up not answering questions. She just keeps looking at them. And then they're like, listen, you have to tell us your name and that you are okay, or we have to take you with us. She said, why? Why? They were like, okay, we're not going to do this. So they did it for about 9 minutes, and then I seen them putting gloves on. So then they talked her into, stand up and walk to the stretcher. And she's like, well, I'm not going. And they got her to the stretcher, and that's when all hell broke loose. She started swinging and shit, so he grabs her. Like, they had 5 people on her. And each person grabbed a limb, and one had the hips. And the cop stood over her, and he was like, now you better chill out, because I'm fixing to put you in handcuffs. And of course, and I'm like, dude, this won't end. Whatever, dude. So they finally get her, and they take her to the hospital, and now she has now been involuntarily placed under medic supervision under the doctor order. Now, we took her to the fucking doctor. It's not like we're not trying to take care of the situation.
Right.
However, the doctor told us, I can't do shit because
she ain't acting out in here.
Right, well, she is, but I can't, like...
Not enough.
Right. She has to go, he recommended the name and a specialist and all that, but she has to actually sign the paper, and she said she wouldn't do it. Right. Because it was called inpatient care, and she was like, do I have to leave? And they're like, yeah, you have to leave. And she's like, I don't want to do it. And so basically, she doesn't want to leave. So basically, she's forced to leave at this point. And now they'll put her.
Well, they probably got her handcuffed like me in the fucking emergency room at the hospital.
Depending on how she's acting. Yeah, if she's freaking out.
If they've already taken charge of her,
yeah,
they'll handcuff her because I didn't do anything wrong.
That's just protocol then, right?
It's protocol. Because if you escape,
they said that they didn't give her.
For someone else.
Oh, and I knew a little bit, and I told them, I said, once they get her to the hospital and all that, I'll probably administer a shot to her. No, they don't do that. That's what the cop said. That was the first thing he said to me, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
They don't.
Well, they ended up giving her a shot to calm her down, so I ended up being right.
They didn't give me any.
Well, it depends. Like she said,
give me Valium, though, to calm down.
See?
The doctor did
Right.
give me Valium.
Well, that's an administration of something, but they didn't do it IV, though. They gave it to you by mouth, didn't they?
Yes, they gave it to me by mouth.
Right.
Because I was crying, and I wasn't crying.
Right.
Not fighting anybody, but just weeping.
This makes me feel like it's way more neurological, because when they hooked her up, her blood pressure was like 120 over something.
Oh, yeah.
So she was fucking
blood
pumping.
pressure was up to,
Yep.
No, that's when you're angry and you can't
control it.
or you're scared and you can't control it. Because my blood pressure was almost 200 something. They said I was a stroke.
So basically, they have to give you something, right?
Yeah.
So
because you're fucking stressed out.
And then they gave her something.
She might go to 3 Rivers.
I don't know. They gave her. They said they gave her some kind of Well, at first they were talking about not treating her because they found a benzodiazepine in her blood. Then they found out that it was the sleeping medicine that they subscribed called tryptophan.
Yeah.
Or something of that nature. But anyway, so so that that I don't know. I'm guessing maybe. But they're gonna have her overnight. They said because there's some tests they want to run. I think they've seen something or something cued in because they told Bree to go ahead and go home.
They probably want to do a brain scan to see if she has any heart.
But that's what we thought, that they would send her to like a psych ward or something because the combativeness. But she's not being combative with them. They said.
Well, not only that, they want to rule out a brain thing. Mine was not a brain.
Right, you were just pissed off. Right.
No, David just fucking had me committed because he didn't
I know,
like what I had to fucking say.
Well, that's right. Y'all's deal, right? Like I said, it wasn't to do neurological. No, some of it was neurological. I would say, not like with your lupus and things of that nature, but not your decision. Not none of that. But she doesn't have that. Like you can't compare you and her because literally she doesn't know how to take a bath.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That makes me think it's neurological rather than.
Here's another one, Mom. When they took her to the doctor asked her why she was doing a certain thing. You know how kids sit and their legs don't touch, they dangle? And they'll shuffle left to right? It's a kid thing. I've seen it a million times. She just started doing that. Never done it in her life. And she looked down, sit on her hands, and go, I don't know. Like that. I don't know. And then when she gets upset, she'll beg for me or whoever that's staying for, please help me. Please make it stop. Please help me. It's going to be too late if you guys don't help me. And it's almost like that's her actual self coming out and begging. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like she can see herself fading.
Dementia, or if it's not dementia, it could be some kind of psychosis.
I've been reading a lot about psychosis. Because of certain things I've been testing her with.
And they can just pop up at any age. You could be normal, and then you can go into psychotic, and she could be bipolar.
Right. But her messing with those medicines, too, having, she was not taking them and hiding them. So, there could be a mixture of different things.
Hopefully they'll find it, because I don't want anybody to suffer with.
No, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, and to know a person.
Y'all can't continue to deal with this.
No, Breeze was exhausted.
At the end of your fucking road, it's exhausting.
It is. I mean, she's got to feed. They've got feed, bathe her, get her up, make her take pills, watch her take pills, and then she wants to beg for people to stay in the room so she can just stare at her. And that sounds like Alzheimer's right there. I remember Alzheimer's getting pissed because you wouldn't hang out with them. Or, because, ain't nobody want to be around somebody acting crazy like that. It makes me uncomfortable. And besides, you know what I had to deal with. I got chased and shit, man, when I was a little kid by a fucking lunatic that actually had a disorder. He wasn't crazy, but, Red had damn Alzheimer's. His ass was ate up with it.
Oh, Red was dead.
Yeah, he ended up dying from it.
Off the horn and
fucking
screaming.
Yeah, it was crazy.
In our house and trying to get in and we would hide.
He had even went out in the field and drove in circles and thought that he was in our yard.
Yeah.
That shit ain't no joke, man. It eats your damn brain up. Yeah. And it's sad because
I remember hiding from him and telling him to be quiet. Mm-hmm. And we would run upstairs.
He was a psycho. But
that was terrible. Rain over my flowers.
I think the worst.
Your allowance.
Yep.
Remember the snapdragons?
Yep.
And I cried.
I think the worst of it, though, man, is knowing the person and having an actual conversation with them, and then seeing them 6 months go downhill and just automatically see. There was a period where she had such like right before she went crazy, like she had a headache one day, right? And nothing would touch it. I mean, nothing. She was in the room with a headache and couldn't shit. We had to bring her ice packs. Drove her 5 days straight. And then finally, one day she came out and she was nuts. And I think maybe that had a little bit to do with it. Yeah. A headache usually is a sign of something. So, and prolonged headaches are more dangerous because they show a symptomatic problem that didn't get better. Yeah. And the brain doesn't know how to pinpoint, so it just gives you a headache.
Wow. Well, I was going to tell you on the website before I forget, it's something that we were discussing that I want you to think about.
Okay.
We have to go talk to the bank next week or the week after and we have to do probably a new POS system. Ours is no longer supported by 4G, and it's a way to get you to spend more money. So it's probably going to be about $10,000. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to take it out of loan.
So, well, so that goes, so you're talking about gadgets or both of them?
For both of them, for gadget, and I want to use the POS handhelds or I'm kind of being on thinking about when we go meet with them, the right questions for me to ask, because Clover will help you plan, and if you think you're going to build it, I mean, I think you gotta like pay a fee or something, but you can link your POS to an online website, because what we want to do is try to pre-sell as many links as we can by putting the menu out and then putting the cutoff, so we know this many are pre-sold. We'll have this many. That's how we plan on being different than other food trucks. We're really trying to pre-sell so that we know exactly what we have in the truck and only a little bit extra, so people start getting used to the idea. Say, no, sorry, we're out, but you can go on our website, blah, 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 blah. That's how I want to approach this. So I would like to put whatever website we end up doing, whether it be through Clover, if it's good enough, if we look at it, or we decide to go another way, I want it to be able to be linked to my POS so that it can give you an inventory count, you know, and Clover does have that capability, and I'm wondering if it would be easier to go to Clover and you build the website. You would build the website. Apparently they help you, but you kind of have to do it, but they link it to your thing, and like each time you sell, once you got punched in for inventory, it takes off of it, tells you how many you got left.
Right.
And it won't even let you put an order in if you're out.
Right. Saving you heartache. Correct.
Yes. So, I know it sounds complicated.
Well, not really. I mean, I would just have to go in and read what they offer. Basically, okay. I get what you're saying. However, I will have my own questions, such as, okay, well, do you back the domain, or do we have to back the domain?
I don't know those questions.
Right. Do I get my own URL? Do I have to make, this, whatever? Right. But, okay, so those are some, focused things that I would have to sit down, obviously, and put my head to it. But yeah, I can set up definitely a series of things that we need to know, and, what way we need to be looking. Sounds like an okay idea. You pay your fee if that's who you end up using as a POS too. You know what I mean? But
I'm pretty sure we will, because that's what most of the banks are offering is Clover.
Clover, what's weird? Clover's gotten a lot bigger since you went with them the first time.
Because it's half the price of Aloha.
Right, and Aloha is bullshit anyways.
Yeah, Aloha's like $25.
It's not even, and it's not even the fact of all the initial. It's the fucking nickel and diamond. When I was with Carrie, looking how you have to always call Aloha when he got all that shitty computer upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, he gets so pissed because it would cost money when Joe wouldn't show up. He would have to call Aloha, and all they would do is fucking fix it from their end.
Exactly.
And they knew what the fuck they were doing. I think he said it was like $20-something, $5 per fucking call, and depending on what they did. It's ridiculous.
Sounds about right. It is ridiculous, but that's what we're looking, and I'm having to move on it because I've been sick, and we've been putting it on the back burner, but we've got our mock menus and the girl that's going to be scheduling the truck and things like that, and doing the paying the insurance, paying the people, all that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to go through my account for all that. But I'm going to need. Key is going to be this website. This website will it's going to. If we do it, it's going to depend whether it succeeds or fails. That's how important this website is going to be.
I mean, the website will be, so basically your website will be your backbone on your idea. But you'll have to use...
I'm going to deliver to the public. And millennials Love it.
And your pre-existing connections you also be using with social media and all that to push this out.
Yep.
And obviously the same people,
Well, I think this time
other
will be
people,
Twitter, and I don't know if that's something you would want to handle or she would want to handle. I don't know. We'll just see.
But
how
first
that
things
pans
first,
out. I think
the
you
biggest.
would probably be better on the social media end because I'm not paying Patty Rose and all them to go do all this. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather pay my family because I'm
Right. Well, these are the type of jobs that will be more so at my alley, anyways. With where my health's going, with where directionized of how smart I can be, or already am. And it's not like if I don't know it that I have, if I have the will and I like it, I can learn it. It's not a problem. It's not over my head for most of this stuff. So, and most of this stuff actually has a lot of help. It's just about you putting the time in and having it done. But look, you want the basically website is the main attraction on this, particular.
That's what's going to make the truck succeed or fail is if I can pre-sell and if I can get my food cost, because my food cost at the restaurant has been running 69%. The national average is 33%. I actually bonus them if they hit below 36%. I give them part of because like a 0.5%.
Do you know the name of your truck? Or have you figured out any of that out?
We haven't figured any of that out, but we do have
it's
one
gonna go
that
under,
everybody likes. It's going to go under Franklin Finance.
I was just about to say.
We're going to keep all that same account.
That would be dumb as hell, it makes shit complex.
Right. But on this DBA, I'll probably be the owner.
Okay. Good job.
So, and eventually, like I said, if this works, I want a fleet of trucks. But,
okay.
This is, I am planning for my future.
And then right beside that, which is the next thing that ties right into this website.
The tempting tostada and friends.
But you haven't decided, right?
No,
okay.
But that's the one we all like because we will be renting the truck out. We're going to get talk to Teacher Nathan that took over BSL, and their food's amazing. But they're failing because it's too specialized for this area, but it would do well on a food truck. It might help them keep their brick and mortar open.
Right.
Get more people. And what I would do is charge them an hourly rate, including a driver. But they have their own food mentioned that order their own.
Right, they got their own.
They don't do their own taxes, they just pay their rental fee.
It's like a knowledge
fee. You see
fee.
what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like per shift.
Savior fee. Now with the website, checking into the POS would be the secondary, and and there's a lot of connections that have to be thought of and made of because obviously depending on if you go with the Clover or not, and like I said, you more than likely will. But you still need to keep your options open like you always do until it's time to pay.
Yeah, well, I've been gun shy of things, sure, but I had to pray about this. This is huge. This is a 30-year loan that I'm getting ready to start making payments on in March. And so, that's for my operating expense, and I'm going to buy the truck with our savings. So that's what we will operate on. And we have to a certain extent. This has to work. I've just been scared, and I prayed about it, and God said, I don't give you a spirit of fear. And, as long as I do the right thing, and I don't get greedy, and I don't get selfish, and I treat people right and stuff, I believe that this is the right thing to be, that God is telling me to step out on faith.
Well,
I gotta figure something out for our retirement because a brick and mortar is too much for me, David, and we're gonna have to let it get out in a few years because it's taking a toll on both of us.
It's not going to be able to, keep up, obviously. And then you're going to end up in a Perry situation.
Yep. And I don't want that.
Because they told him, the only thing that happened with Jose was he held on too goddamn long. That's literally what happened.
But sometimes you have to just switch hands and make it fresh and new.
You do.
And, you know, under new management or ownership, then people are like, you know, you still
fresh.
And that's how this, and the public is very fickle.
Mm-hmm.
Very fickle.
Yep.
So,
constantly.
I'm just tired of having to pay all these fucking people to break and mortar, and I know, and I do want to keep gadgets, and if we were able to get it running, I mean, I would keep my brick and mortar and my trucks, but it just looks like the future is headed toward serving, and we've already figured, why don't we go to the lake during the summer? Because you know how backed up they are at the hamburger place. Right. And how long people say it takes them boats coming in. If we can find a rental space, set our truck up.
Yeah, hot people, you know.
Yeah.
They want food. But, I mean, you know, as long as you're chasing something that you want to do and you'll enjoy it and you can do it, then that's the best of, you know, that's the best of the idea.
Right. We had never owned a restaurant. And we built it well. We built it from, what was it, $20,000, $140,000 a year business we bought, and we took it to $798 2 years ago. Now it's dropped down through the pandemic. But
they say you're lucky to make fun. You'll be lucky to cut $250,000 in certain places.
That's over $250,000 in 1 year. And why we only make 40-something thousand when we should be making 150.
Yeah, well,
that's how much loss I have.
There's so much bullshit accompanied with it, man. There really is. And every mistake that happens costs money.
Another guy I made step down from management, and now it's down to 38% 2 weeks in a row.
And looky.
Yeah. So I do know what I'm doing, but this is a very scary venture for me. It's a lot on riding on the line. If this is a mistake, it will bury us.
Damn. Well, I mean,
it'll fucking bury us.
But at the end of the day, that's what you wanted to do. So I mean, I feel like you should take your horse and ride.
That was our original dream.
Right. That's what you originally wanted to do before you fucking pulled the trigger on this emergency, because they basically were about to liquidate. They were about to auction.
I'll never forget, Perry set us down on a Monday morning because I was coming in.
And then bitch about them wanting to auction it after they sold it to us, dumb fucks.
Yep, and sat there and said, we're closing on Friday.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, have you told the staff?
No, we ain't told a fucking soul.
No, because they said they'll all walk. They'll all go get jobs and walk. And we need them through Friday to get as much money as we can. I said, so you're basically just going to screw everybody?
Yeah, didn't sound like I heard anything about paying anyone. We need them to work.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
So anyway, this is going to be a very scary time for me the next few months, but this is huge, it's stepping out in the spotlight, but I really don't want it associated with gadgets per se. But I am thinking about, since I'm closed on Mondays, putting the truck in the parking lot and selling out of the truck and open up the bar and let him buy food from the truck and eat it in there.
That's a loophole like a mother. I like it.
Yeah, because then I ain't got a whole staff back there and my kitchen's already clean.
Exactly. And you're saving, you're faking, what, $24 an hour per hour, every hour, so you're going to the bank.
Yep. Because, see, it's only going to take one person out there if you're in the truck at Gadget's parking lot, because all the shit is pre-made. You're just going to
you hand it to them, scan the card, or take the money and get the change, and that's about it.
That's exactly right. And I want the capability of taking cards. So.
Oh, you got to have the newest of the new when you're dealing with on-the-go pays. I mean, people might use their damn phone. People might use
Apple Pay, all that.
They might. I'm telling you, man, it is a scary world out here, and you got to accept it all.
Clover has
all that.
I'm thinking that an iPad is the best on a stand.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I don't know about that, but I know that I've had their okay. They're just fucking expensive, man.
But I need something that can be taken in and out because I'm not leaving that shit in there with me renting it because I don't want them accessing my shit.
They don't need to be left in there anyways.
And they can get their own register. I've got a register upstairs, and it still works. It's electrical. And you know what? We may run off of that on some festivals if it's a cash-only festival. Because there are some of those.
Right.
Lynn said, what about, I've got some people. You and Jessica want to take it to like the state fair and shit, do like Italian sausage and stuff. Tyler, you can make $10,000 in a fucking weekend or a weekend fair.
Yeah, but like I say, you have to act on it. That's a once of the year thing, so get up there.
Well, I'm just saying there are ways we're figuring out ways.
And you have people that want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
What, you tell them take it and you take out a percentage, whatever it is, and...
Hell no, I'll pay them the hourly.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And then I'll give them a bonus. If we did $10,000 in sales, I'll give you 1% of it.
No, but what I'm saying is they are volunteering to really want to do it, so it's like you've already got the people wanting to do that, to go down there. It's just really deciding what's going down there, whether it's bratwurst, whether it's, because, like you said, well, okay, you said it was this and this, right? It's supposed to be Mexican food. However, it doesn't always have to be. It can be any
that's why we're not.
That's the beauty of it.
Right.
That's the beauty of it. You can pre-make all fucking anything. And then when it comes down to it, if we get the website down to the T, basically you could, have me as what we call me an engineer, and you call me, and anything. See, the thing is, there's no such thing as automation unless it's an auto-type text, such as dates, things that can be predicted. So I can't predict someone's order unless they get the order, right?
Well,
and I also can't predict
themselves like at Domino's.
And all
That's
right,
the kind of
right. So the system would be up to date, state of the art. Basically, what it would happen is you'd call me. Okay, this week we're going to be adding this to the menu. Blah 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 blah. And I might have to come up once a week, month, whatever, to come and do SKUs, which are SKUs, standing barcodes and things for. Take a fucking picture of it and send it to me. Bam, bada bing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on how you do it, how we do it, how we decide. I can't come up with a conversation, a one phone conversation. I can't have it figured out.
We're doing a business plan right now, and I know what I have to pay Lynn, and I know what the truck costs. Now I have to do insurance, put maintenance in there, and also payroll costs, because working as a private contractor is okay for anybody up to about $1,000. But after that, you end up paying so much taxes that it's better to go on a payroll. So I do want to offer people a payroll check. So I need to know in my business plan, because I don't know if it's going to work yet. I have to see how much this is going to cost.
See what it's going to be. So So as you get your
hourly, what is your family hourly rate?
So as you get your shit together, basically you want to know what I need to sustain. And that's basically where it's not really, about, because later on, if you make money, I'm getting into the cookie jar because I deserve it, you deserve it, right?
For the first 18 months, I have got to make the truck pay for it.
Yeah, and I'm withstanding, and I'm an understanding of it. I'm just trying to survive here, just like, I've got to discuss what I'm going to do as far as in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to help you here and there, I told you I would. But I would say you could get away with the low price. I mean, I don't know, hourly how you would do it, exactly, because there's going to be cases where I'll be working here, and it's kind of like, it might be by job or something.
This is your hourly rate.
Okay.
You're capped at this, because that's what you have to do for a business plan for this grant stuff.
Okay.
You're capped at this. Like Shannon makes $12 an hour to be the GM.
Mm-hmm.
And she's capped at 20 hours for GM duties.
Okay.
Now, other duties, like on the floor, she gets paid $5 an hour plus tips. But when you're bringing home $100 in tips a night, you don't give a fuck about $5 an hour. Okay. What are you making? $25? It just helps you with your taxes.
I was just about to say that helps out in the tax situation.
Report all their tips, so I don't get in trouble for that. I'm very careful to go by the rules.
Right, keep your fingers clean. I mean, that's the smart way to do it these days.
I need to know what your family rate will be for the first 18 months, because David and I can't take a time out for 18 months because that's the only way to make a healthy business. And that's where people go under.
Okay,
because they try to,
So, all right. So as far as what we're aiming at is for me and what I would do for the internet, right? That's what we're asking me, right?
Yes, right.
So
and if you didn't end up deciding you wanted to drive the truck or you wanted to come in and do stuff at some point,
and then that would be different, right?
Or something, whatever. Hell, you might want to be one of the ones that does the fair one day. I'll give you a percentage of the profits plus your hourly pay. Festivals and things like that. We'll discuss that later because I already know that's going to be $12 an hour.
Okay.
We've already decided that's the average in the state of South Carolina.
Okay.
For food truck employees is between 10 and 12, and we figured if you're going to be anybody that's a driver, you should get 12.
Right. Okay.
But how much?
But that's considering that I'm going to be able to fucking, there might be times where I can only, drive here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to put myself on something where I have to get up every day. Because then I disappoint you, and that's just not going to, you know what I mean? I don't want to put myself in the position to where you get disappointed because I get sick or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm trying to be fair to you too.
In the future, there is room.
But there is an opportunity as where, to move around and make as much money as I want, is basically.
Right.
Because I know, and you know that way, what I'm talking about is just trying to make it right now. I don't, right. I mean, I want you to make your dream. I do. I really want to.
But it would help you, I think, to have a steady paycheck. Yeah, and we'll probably pay once a month. Because that's the cheapest way to do payroll. But then you get a bigger check. You know what I'm saying? Because
you just have to manage your money better is what that is when it comes down to getting paid per month.
Because, let's say hers is $230 or $40 for 20 hours a week. If you do that times a month, that ain't bad money to be able, because she makes money on the floor.
Right.
If you're going to be working from home, and again,
right.
What kind of computer am I going to have to get you?
Well, I mean, right now I've got my own shit. That's one thing you don't have to spend the $1,200. I already spent the $1,200. I've got an i5 sitting right here. I also have a new monitor I went and bought as far as to help. Because I'm doing my own thing, too. I'm not giving up on my fucking dreams. And not to sound rude. And I'm not. No, because I'm happy. But I'm drowning right now. And my old lady's, she deserves better than what I'm doing. I can barely afford to fucking, give her food. And when we don't eat some nights, that shit fucking reminds me of back in the day. And that shit, I don't ever want to live like that again. We've been through tough times.
As an adult, how easy
it is. I know. We've all been.
I told Jessica she wants to have another child. I said, why do you do that? I said, are you crazy?
You're crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, Mom. That'd be like me telling you, I want to have a child right now. Are you insane?
Dude, you can't. That's what I told her. You can't even buy diapers for this when you're
fuck no. Now it'd be a blessing because honestly, I could give the kid to you a lot, but
you cannot afford to
that's ridiculous.
Pay a baby.
Right.
So I already told her I'm not watching 2 kids.
No.
At the same time, I can't.
That's gonna tear you. That's gonna tear you up. I'm telling you.
No.
You're gonna end up in bed more.
Yep. And I was going to take him yesterday, and I said, nope, I don't feel well enough.
Well, you just got better, Mom. Damn, that's that. And I'm not trying to lecture you, but just like you told me earlier, you got to calm down, man. You come out swinging out of the blanket. It's like, Jesus Christ, you were fucking dead to the world all week,
Yeah.
But I get it, though, too, because, like you said, we got so much to damn do. And if I don't do it, it don't get done. Right.
By the 14th at midnight, I have to have all this done on March.
Because you haven't in a month.
Holy shit. This was supposed to be
No
done
time.
back in December. We were supposed to purchase this truck, but I had David's.
I'm kind of glad you didn't because things had, his hip was fucking up. Then you got sick in between.
Well, that's what I told Lynn when I met with her. I said, David is not physically capable of standing in that truck for 4 to 6, 8 hours. I said, it already kills him because he goes in there and cooks. He is a hard worker, Tyler. And he does love guidance. And
he's willing to put in all that.
I mean, I don't always be right.
No, but you're smart. As much as you make me mad and as much as whatever, you had paid attention when it came to business. I don't know who the fuck you learned business from. but you know what I mean? And you paid attention. And I ain't talking about I'm talking about all sides of business. The cutthroat side, you just like we were talking earlier, the money has to be not just for family, but other people. It has to be figured out, because if you don't have that figured out, you done missed a step. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like you said, you might forego for 2 years, but I'm going to tell you another fucking thing. On that 30th year, you can go take your fucking vacations. You can go do what you fucking want.
Exactly, and that's what I want. And then I'll be in a position, I think, listen, Tyler, I'm going to apply for a grant. There is a federal grant program. Anderson, South Carolina just did it for their school district. I am serving lunches and breakfasts off of a truck, food truck. They buy the food truck. They pay for the fuel. They pay for the employees. They pay for the food. And what they do is give you a grant, say it has to be this much protein, this much dairy, this much this. You have this many people served this week, and you'll be sitting up in the Hartsville parking lot. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or out there by the raceway.
Come get their little.
Think about that. Go into the raceway. That's a fucking interstate intersection.
So then you sign a 3 to 5 year contract. At the end of that contract, that food truck is yours to do.
So basically, you'll have it one, and then you don't have to pay extra. So your overhead goes, pretty much cuts out a little bit more.
Right.
And then
And Nikki works at the main school district, and she works in food distribution, and she's getting these statistics. I'm going to apply for a grant.
Okay.
If I'm going to do this, your mother. I start carefully and slow, but I have plans.
And you'd rather have a grant than anything else. So.
Yes. Because you don't pay a grant back.
You don't pay a grant back, and if you fall on your face, you don't have to sit there and say, well, now I'm $150K.
Yeah.
In debt.
Exactly.
With nothing to pay it back with.
Right. So I'm thinking within the first 3 years I'll have 2 trucks. And that is going. I plan on this being our retirement. I watched it with the restaurant industry. Food trucks they're even having enough weddings where people can go up. They like the food truck concept in the evening weddings for the millennials, because they like to be able to. They like craft beer stations and food trucks. If you do a menu and then people come up and you just hand it to them, whatever it is, they don't pay because the bride has already paid for it. And then the truck, there's no cleaning up a hall. You don't got a bunch of people. You just got 2 people on the truck serving them as they come up. There's no sit down time for dinner. This is the new wave. And Lynn Roden, that's what she does for a living right now, does catering and weddings. And she has all the connections. I've got the connections at the courthouse. We've catered to them. We have it. I think I can make this work, Tyler. Okay. I'm scared.
Okay.
But
And then,
I believe I can make it
I can
work.
give you some positive reaffirmation. Once you have it, I can give you one of my Tito.tv reviews. And what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll do a video on your actual truck. And
the concept and everything.
whatever
like
you
that.
would want. I actually would ask you how you want the video to go. And my job is to give you a 5-star rating. I'm getting somewhere near 1 million views now. As far as I've had 1 million views on reviews. That's just reviews. And one of the things that I do now is I wait for other buddies to take me out to eat, and then I'll grade the meal that they buy me.
Right.
Because I'm not fucking buying it. If you want me to go out and ride, because I don't want to be in the COVID shit either. So I think it's once a month I go out now. Because I would go every weekend, but man, I can't afford to be sick, man. Not like I did.
Well, are you in for this venture, though?
Yeah, I'm definitely in for on the internet side. I want in on that for sure.
That's all I'm asking it.
But I was thinking about all right, we have to stay on it. We'll give you. My main thing is keeping me just with afloat with a constant steady enough to make sure my medical expenses. So I'm not talking about okay, you're regular people, just not to hurt your feelings, but it's $20 and up an hour on some certain people. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. We know that. I'm willing to go at the rate that you said. However, I can't be capped on certain things because it might take me 10 hours to code something. And then if I'm capped at 20, I've already got 10 hours and I've already took out half of my time.
I got to put a cap on stuff because that's what they want the business
okay.
up to, because that way they know it will never exceed that.
Correct.
fail.
And you don't get overtime either. But what I'm saying is if it caps, it's a guarantee that I'm going to be able to make enough to be able to have my medicine. That's not asking for a lot. I would have to be able to make
a 30-hour cap or a 36 or.
I mean, we could do a 20-hour cap. I don't give a shit what the cap is. I need it to make sense at the end of the month. So basically, if we can, okay,
let's do a 30-hour cap.
Okay.
And that one can still consider you as part-time.
Okay.
And it's a better tax.
I was just about to ask you that. Would that still put me under?
It's a better tax bracket. Part-time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I have to show, because if I start, working too many hours or something, certain other things on my medical thing, they'll start questioning it. It's dumb as fuck. And I won't be able to get disability later on if I need it.
Right. Exactly. So we need the cap.
Anyways, so I agree with you. I just don't know how to do it. So basically, my thing is okay, I just need to make a couple $100 a month, So plug those in and make it work.
Per week, if I capped you at 25, let's say if
Okay.
I capped you at
25 hours sounds great.
Okay, then that's a week. You get paid once a month, but that's
Right.
so that's going to be like $800 something to $1,000.